Today, we're tackling a subject that has quietly crept into our lives and is sabotaging our progress without us even realizing it: the culture of immediacy. We're living in a world that's constantly speeding up, and this chase for instant gratification has seeped into almost every corner of our existence. But here's the harsh truth: real growth doesn't happen instantly. And if we don't adjust our expectations, we risk losing the things that matter most. Let's be honest, we all want results now. Whether it's with our health, relationships, or career, we crave immediate feedback and instant success. After all, we've been conditioned to expect it. From the moment we wake up, the promise of instant gratification surrounds us. We can have meals delivered to our doorstep in under 30 minutes, watch entire seasons of shows in a single weekend, and buy almost anything with a single click. But while this expectation for speed might work in certain areas, like online shopping, it's absolutely detrimental when it comes to personal growth. Because unlike food delivery or binge watching, true transformation takes time. The human body, mind, and spirit are all built to change slowly. And when we expect rapid results in areas where patience is required, we set ourselves up for failure. Let's take a look at our own biology. As humans, we're not designed for instant change. Consider how long it takes for a child to grow up. Unlike many animals that can stand and run within hours of birth, human children are completely dependent for years. Our brains don't finish developing until around age 25. Everything in our biology is built on gradual progress. Yet, somewhere along the line, we've started expecting the opposite. We've become so accustomed to quick fixes that we try to rush processes that cannot be rushed. Think about dieting. People start a new plan and expect to see dramatic results in a matter of weeks. When those results don't materialize, they jump to the next trend, convinced that they must be doing something wrong. The reality? They're just being impatient. The same goes for fitness, career growth, and even relationships. We expect to hack our way to success, believing that if we just find the right formula, results will happen immediately. But that's not how life works. That's not how anything worth having works. If you want to build muscle, lose weight, or learn a new skill, the process will take months, if not years. Our bodies take time to adapt. Our minds take time to rewire. Even our emotions take time to process and heal. And yet, we still fall into the trap of looking for shortcuts because waiting feels uncomfortable. But just because something is slow doesn't mean it's not working. It's like planting a seed and expecting a tree to appear overnight. If you keep digging it up every day to see if it's grown, you're just disrupting the process. The seed needs time to establish roots, to gather nutrients, and to slowly push its way through the soil. Your growth is no different. When you chase immediacy, you're setting yourself up for constant frustration and burnout. You diet for 2 weeks, see no visible change, and give up. You start a new hobby, struggle for a few days, and decide you're just not talented enough. You push for a promotion, don't get it right away, and start believing you're not cut out for leadership. This cycle is toxic, and it's exhausting. Impatience erodes your self-confidence and makes you question your abilities. You start believing there's something wrong with you because the results didn't come as quickly as you hoped. But there's nothing wrong with you. The only issue is impatience. You're fighting against your own biology, and that's a battle you'll never win. So, what's the solution? It all comes down to shifting your mindset and trusting the process. Instead of measuring your success by how quickly results appear, start focusing on the small, consistent actions that will lead you there. Your job isn't to speed up the process. It's to stick with it long enough to see it through. When you're building muscle, your focus shouldn't be on how much weight you can lift in a month, but on showing up consistently, pushing yourself a little more each time, and trusting that your body is adapting, even when you can't see it. The same goes for emotional healing, learning a new skill, or building a meaningful relationship. You can't rush these things. All you can do is show up, put in the work, and trust that growth is happening beneath the surface. Here's a mantra that can help you break free from the grip of instant gratification. Trust the process. Repeat it to yourself whenever you feel that urge to speed things up. Say it when you're frustrated by a lack of progress. Say it when you're tempted to quit. Because real transformation happens slowly. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And the ones who succeed are the ones who keep going, even when results are nowhere in sight. But what does it really mean to trust the process? It means understanding that things will take time and being okay with that. It means letting go of the need to control every outcome. It means finding satisfaction in the act itself, not just the end result. Today, pick one area of your life where you've been chasing instant results. It could be your fitness journey, a new hobby, or even a project at work. Write down what trusting the process would look like in that area. How can you commit to showing up consistently, even when progress feels invisible? What small actions can you take every day that, over time, will add up to big results? When you focus on what you can control, your actions and your mindset, impatience starts to lose its power. You stop worrying about the timeline and start enjoying the journey. And that's when true growth happens. Here's the bottom line. Fast isn't always better. In fact, when it comes to real, lasting change, fast is rarely sustainable. Don't let the culture of immediacy sabotage your potential. Embrace the slow, steady path. Be patient with yourself. And remember that just because something isn't happening now doesn't mean it won't happen eventually. Keep showing up, keep trusting the process, and one day you'll look back and realize that all those small steps added up to something extraordinary. Until next time, stay patient, stay focused, and keep rising higher.